Now, ChartForecaster saves its users hundreds and hundreds of hours per year, and it does that with the daily pattern scanner. And we're going to talk about the trading calculator in just 1 second. But you can see that it runs twice a day, 3:30 a.m., and it runs at 3:30 p.m. Central Time. And what it does is it's constantly scanning over 2,500 stocks for patterns, for falling wedges, for harmonic patterns, for rising wedges like run. And this is actually a great example. I've never heard of the company Sunrun before, but you can see that there is a rising wedge here, but there is a harmonic pattern tangled in with this as well. I love to see setups like this. So with that said, you can see that this cuts down a lot of market research time, because if I had to open up TradingView every single day and just go through, I don't know, a list of stocks, it would take me hours and hours. This has a list of 1,000, almost 1,100 stocks ready for you by the time you wake up and get up out of bed. Now, it does monitor crypto assets as well, and it monitors about 950 crypto assets at this time, but it's the same concept. Scanning for rising and falling wedges, harmonic patterns, and things like that. Actually, I took a trade on Aave. I'm not sure if it's still in here, but yesterday, it's not. It must have already completed its harmonic pattern. But there was a indication in here, Aave. I shorted that thing, and I made 44% off that trade alone. I was using some higher leverage with some lower balances that I had, but that was great. Now, let's just check out, let's see if there's any metals like silver, SLVM. Okay, so we'll just type in, I don't know, we'll just go to CNR. This looks like a great rising wedge pattern that is basically been detected. We're going to go to the trading calculator. We'll just type in CNR. Core Natural Resources. Never heard of it. But the trading calculator helps traders predict when there's going to be momentum popping off in the markets. Now, you're probably wondering what all these dots are, and these dots are predictions, and these predictions are made 9 days out in advance. It's 3/18 right now. Right now, we are looking at March 28th, so we're 10 days out in advance almost. That ChartForecaster is making predictions, and once it makes a prediction, once it plots a dot on this chart or in this events timeline, it's concrete, it's hard coded. So, we're talking about, 10 days out, we're making these predictions. And you can see how accurate ChartForecaster is. Every single one of these dots was made 9 days in advance. So when we look at this, you can see that it caught the zone of market low or high and a reversal right here perfectly to the candle. It said that bullish or bearish momentum would start. Boom. This was like the turning point right here. It was off maybe a half an hour if you want to argue with that. Here's the top of the wick, but still, price started going downhill. A volatility spike, boom. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Peak momentum area or a reversal. So traders got excited here during this session. Price reverse. Here's another reversal. So you guys can see how well ChartForecaster actually works. Here it detected the very bottom, peak momentum, reversal area. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This does a damn good job at predicting all this stuff. I mean, here's another volatility spikes, breakout or breakdown. Boom, price broke out. So this is going to really revolutionize how traders trade, because not only can they get fed the pattern through the pattern scanner, they can then verify when there might be some events happening with the trading calculator. Now, we are working into the algo to add some of these event markers into some of these generated images. So that'll be coming soon. But some other cool features if you're still here. Sniper's Paradise. This is where people can go ahead and post setups and things like that they're seeing for all the other users. And these expire after 9 days. So we've got a great chat, some do's, some turtle trading features like this. Here was a trade that I made on FPS the other day. I made 50% profit off this one single trade, which was insane. So I had some options calls, and this was great. So turtle trading, if you're not familiar with it, basically you can put in how much you have as a current balance, and it'll tell you that by compounding 1% gains on each trade, how many trades you need to reach $1 million. So right now I'm 744 more trades at a modest 1% trade gain to reach $1 million. So with that said, if I'm killing this with 50% returns on trades, this is going to be a lot faster to hit $1 million. So that's ChartForecaster. It's $9.99 a month. If you guys are interested, check it out at chartforecaster.com.